Biafra, superstars, media.
A human being being sliced into two. Can you imagine such a thing? Biafra is going to emerge as a nation. You know, despite the support of Britain, Russia, Egypt, and some other friends of Nigeria, we all will surely come out as a nation because we are fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so, as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
My people, now how una day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency Oyendo Mazenam Kano. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency, ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Jocko, for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people, the children, the mothers, the fathers, the men, the women, the poor, the rich, the sick, the healthy, the civilized and uncivilized, those living around Biafra and those living in the bite of Biafra, we shall rejoice. We shall call out for Hallelujah Day, because it will be the day that the God of Biafra has made. My people today, my PM don't give me another assignment. This man that they see for here, so this man a doctor, doki, a doctor went there for Canada. The doctor don't they talk. If they talk, he believe in Nigeria. Now doctor we don't make money for Canada. So it be like say from what our prime minister is saying, it be like say this doctor, Nigeria they hungry am. This doctor won't go Nigeria, go enjoy in money. The doctor don't make plenty money for Canada, but him won't go holiday for Nigeria. Go enjoy the money, go live like a big man, because him don't make plenty money for Canada. Him they look the exchange rate. If they say $1 Canadian is equals to 1.7 million naira. Oh my God! If I can go to Nigeria with my Canadian dollar, if I can go to Nigeria with my 2 million Canadian dollar, that will make me a billionaire in Nigeria. So he's trying to speak, he's trying to advocate for Nigeria to be a good country, so that if he carry in 2 million Canadian dollars to Nigeria, he will be a billionaire. So make we hear this message, because our prime minister don't put this man out. Say, this man, I have been seeing you all this while. You are talking with no action. I don't see you during the time of Uwazurike. I don't see you during the time of Nnamdi Kanu. And now you don't come out again during the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. All you do is talk. All you do is lament. But you know they take action. Why are you not taking action? Now, make we read the message when Simon Ekpa talk. Then I'll come break the video down, line for line and word for word. So Simon talk, say, make una watch you, listen, he say, his own is to talk. He neither supports freedom of his people, nor bring any solution. He neither supports freedom of his people, nor bring any solution. Sit, talk, and talk. What is he saying that we don't know? Hey, I PM, ever know. I love the PM, because he say PM, he doesn't mince his word. Sabadapa go study you, say, if not talk, they talk. All talk and no action will make you an Afonja man, because Afonja they talk. You need to take action. So you now, guy, with all the respect, I go break your video down. I go give you the water with love, because we want you to be active. Stop talking the good talk. Stop acting like a commentator when they talk the good talk. You must take action. My people, if we're not ready, let's go there. Make we hear this man, now doctor for Canada. Make we hear the man talk. If you are ready, let's go there. Listen. Let's go there. Listen.
Hi guys, Dr. Zo here. Happy weekend. Morning from Canada. I'm about to go to work and this is Friday. I decided to just make a short video before I go for my followers. And
hold it there. His name is Dr. Zo. He's calling from Canada. Today is Friday for his own place. He is about to go to work, but him just want to make some small video to his followers. His name now Dr. Zo. He is based in Canada. Oh my God. Today now Friday for him place. Him just want to make some small videos to speak to his followers. This man has followers. It means he's a leader to his followers. Wow. Sometimes that's how you catch these guys. That's how you catch these guys. He said he has some followers. Me, I don't have any full followers. I have audience. Simon Ekpa is our leader, so we follow Simon Ekpa. We are followers of Simon Ekpa. That's how you know we are, genuine in our approach. I called myself a disciple of the dragon from day one. Back in the days of autopilot, I declared it live. Some of you now, when love Simon Ekpa, and because you have seen him in his glory, you have seen him as a prime minister, and now you are loving him. Now you are coming back home to respect and appreciate the dragon. But me, I said Simon Ekpa was my leader. He was my master. I was a disciple. A disciple means a servant, somebody who is rendering a service, a follower, a side man to a great person. Back in the days when they were attacking Simon Ekpa, I came out in public and I said, I am a disciple of Mazi Ekpa, Simon Njoko. I don't have no followers. If you love me, you must love Simon Ekpa. If you want to follow me, you must follow Simon Ekpa. That's how you know somebody who is a real acute person, a student, a real disciple. Not those who want to be leaders in their own level so that some followers will be following you and they are respecting you. They honor you. Why? When I already have a prime minister. Don't say you love me if you don't love Simon Ekpa. Don't say you like me if you don't like Simon Ekpa. Don't say you love my program if you don't love the blueprint of Simon Ekpa. If you love me, you go wait for me. That was the song by Onyekonwenu. I'm telling you now, say, if you love me, you must love the dragon, yo. If you like me, you must like the dragon. Because I am Simon Ekpa and Simon Ekpa is me. Whatever Simon Ekpa does, I approve it. So I have no followers. I only have audience. People when they like a town crier for your village during those days. Town crier go carry bong 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 bong. You go they cry, they talk. Town crier does not have followers. They have listeners. But town crier is doing the job given to him by the king. The town crier is carrying out the assignment given to him by the Oba, by the Eze. That's how it's done. How can you be following the town crier? You only listen to the town crier. So this man here who is saying he has some followers, I am faulting him on that. Because he's here speaking about Nigeria and he's saying he has some followers. It means you want to lead your people back to that zone called Nigeria. Dr. Zo, make it me vex, so let's continue.
topic today is I cry for Nigeria. I really, really weep for that country now.
Boom. The topic today be say, I cry for Nigeria. I really, really weep for Nigeria. If you are crying for Nigeria, it means you love Nigeria. If you are crying or weeping for Nigeria, it means you have empathy, affinity, love, passion for Nigeria. You are a stakeholder in Nigeria. You love Nigeria and you are thinking about Nigeria. You are fixated with Nigeria. Oyibo, it means it's something you are hoping to work. You are showing empathy. You are feeling the pains of Nigeria. If you are crying for something and you weep for something, it means you love that something. You have an emotion for that thing. You have an affinity for that thing. How dare you? How can you cry for Nigeria and weep for Nigeria at the same time? And you claim you are a Biafran? Fiakwagi. Because normally your language should be say, Nigeria don't fall for ground, make you match am. When Nigeria is going down, I'm coming out, I'm singing, Nigeria don't fall for ground, oh macham, macham. It don't fall for God, oh macham, macham. Macham, macham, oh macham, macham. Macham, macham, oh macham. Nigeria don't fall for ground, oh. It don't fall for God, oh. Nigeria don't fall for ground, oh. That's what I'm singing. Say, thank God, Nigeria don't fall for ground. But you idiots, you are saying you are crying for Nigeria and you are weeping for Nigeria. How dare you? How dare you weep for somebody that's been killing your people? How dare you weep for a zoo contraption that was created by Britain? How dare you? Doctor, don't make me vex. Wherever you are in Canada, don't make me vex. You are enjoying life in Canada. You have light 24/7 in Canada. The roads are good. The water comes into your house. You have food. You don't pray to God for food in Canada. How dare you say you miss Nigeria? How dare you? You see, these are the selfish ones. They've made money in Canada. They are millionaires in Canada. Now they are thinking about going to Nigeria to become a billionaire and live like the politicians. They are hoping that Nigeria will be good. That if Nigeria can be good, if and only if Nigeria can be good, then I can go back home to Nigeria and I'll be a billionaire. I will open a church or a hospital in Nigeria. I'll be living the good life. I can live like the politicians. I can buy a house next to the politicians. This is what this idiot is thinking about. How can you weep and cry for Nigeria? Fiakwagi. Bomb bastard. Come, people like you should be careful, because my anger is you are living in the Western world. You know how wonderful the Western world is. You know how the economy of Canada is. In Canada, it's a melting pot. There are migrants all over Canada living in peace in Canada. But in Lagos, they are telling the Igbos that they must go. They say they will put the Igbos in the lagoon in Lagos. And you are here. You are weeping for the... Oh my God. Oh God, have mercy. God damn it, man. I'm annoyed when those living in the Western world are speaking this way. If you are living in the zoo, I will say, oh, okay, you are deaf, dumb, and blind. You don't know the truth. But you are enlightened. You are living in the Western world. How can you say you cry and weep for Nigeria? Fiakwagi, idiot. Oh, God, have mercy. Okay, let's just continue first. Nonsense.
The things that are happening under my, things I see now is shocking. You won't believe the number of people that are leaving the country today. Every day I see families, tons of families in my clinic that are relocating. They don't want to go back to Nigeria. You open social media, 150,000 people collected UK visa this year. They're not going back.
That is because we, the Biafrans, we have placed an economic sanction on Nigeria. Hello, are you following? Are you with us at all? Are you sure you are a Biafran at all? Are you watching our Simon? Are you listening to the Prime Minister at all? For the past two years, we placed an economic sanction on Nigeria. And so far, their economy is down. Their naira is down. The food supply is down. Inflation is in the all-time high. Those in the middle class, they have wasted all their savings. They are running away with the last money they have in their account. That's the economic sanctions we placed on that zoo called Nigeria. And how dare you weep for them? Eh? How dare you weep for that zoo called Nigeria? On whose side are you standing? Do you believe in Tinubu to make Nigeria great again? Hello? Oh my Simon Ekpa, please. People like okay, let me just calm down.
The ones we sent to go to Paris Olympic. So many Nigerians are playing for other countries happily. Adobe is playing representing Ireland. Tunde is representing Bahrain. This is what you're going to see there. And the worst one is that even the people that came there under the umbrella of Nigeria are negotiating with other countries to Jabba. If I talk now, say propaganda, Naibo man. I weep for that country. Our leaders don't even see it. Our leaders don't see it. They don't. I don't know whether they have television or they're on social media. They don't see these things that we see.
You call them your leader. How dare you say, oh my God. You are calling those idiots your leaders. Man, with all due respect, we speak different. You and the Biafrans, I know we speak different. We ain't the same. There is something fundamentally wrong with you. I know your type. You are the type that you have made some money in Canada and you want to go back to Nigeria to enjoy life. You miss Nigeria. That thing that made you to run away to Canada. You are a medical doctor and you left Nigeria. You came to Canada to make some money. Now that Canada has blessed you, now that a country that is functioning has made you who you are today. Now, due to your selfishness and greed, you are now looking backwards. Not to Biafra, but to Nigeria. You are weeping for Nigeria. You ain't weeping for the children of Biafra that are being pied by the Nigerian Zoo military. No, you don't care about that. You are weeping for Nigeria. You are weeping for the economy of Nigeria. You are talking about your leaders. You call them your leaders. You call the Nigerian zoo criminals your leaders. Dr. Zo, you fall my hand for this one. Oh. You fell my hand on this one because you are supposed to be enlightened. You are living in a developed country, a place where the economy is stable. They call it a static economy. It means if their currency is $1 to $1, for the next 6 months, it will be stable. It will be static. There will be no fluctuation. You are in a place where things work very, very well, for crying out loud. How can you say you miss Nigeria? How can you cry for Nigeria? How can you call the politicians your leaders? Simon Ekpa, now I understand why you picked on this guy. I understand this now. People like this are the problem. People like this, when they leave that so-called Nigeria, and the Western world has shown them how a real country should look like, they've made some money abroad, but now they are being selfish because they want to go back to Nigeria to go and live like kings and queens. They want to go back to Nigeria with the dollars they have made, because I understand in the Western world, to make money is easy. I've been there by myself. Things I have made in the Western world, sometimes I'm even shocked when I check the value in that zoo. But I don't care about going back to that zoo. I'm thinking about going to Biafra to rebuild Biafra. I understand that, okay, you have made some money. When you take your calculator, you check how much you don't make for Bodo Yibo. You can't convert into the zoo naira. It is running to billions, I understand. But don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Don't put yourself before your people. You claim to be an Igbo man or a Biafran. How can you be thinking about Nigeria? You have checked the money you made in Canada. When you put the calculations, you have done the exchange rate. It is running to billions of naira. Now you are being selfish. You are thinking about going to buy a house in VI, going to buy a house in Lekki and live with the politicians. That's what is in your mind. That's why you are thinking about Nigeria. How dare you? In the next 4 months, we are declaring Biafra, and you are here saying you are weeping for Nigeria. What kind of nonsense is that? Or aren't you following the blueprint of the Prime Minister? If you're not for us, come out and tell us you ain't for us. I'm angry. Don't be hiding in the fence. Oh my God, have mercy. Continue, I beg.
People are disappearing. Your own is to go and collect loan, IMF loan, and buy a aeroplane and use 21 billion and build a house for VP, buy SUVs for politicians. That is your interest. Very soon, there won't be anybody to service that loan. Nigeria, they will go and import people from China will come and buy over the. I'm telling you. But you guys don't see these things. A family came to register me. They recently moved from Nigeria, you know. So many of them come. But the one that touched me is one of them said, Oga, you know, if things get better, maybe later on they will move back to Nigeria. I honestly, when he left, tears ran down my eyes. You know why? Because that was exactly what I said 22 years ago when I came to the West. Till today, things are still worse. Nigerians always know how to get it worse.
There you go. Now you just said someone came to you and said, Oga, if things better, I will go back to Nigeria. You now wept because that was what you said 22 years ago when you left that so-called Nigeria. Hello, 22 years ago, the dollar was not even 1,000 something then. You see, that's why now your mind still did that Nigeria. You are still fixated about Nigeria. You still love that zoo called Nigeria. 22 years ago, you just said it. You were thinking that way. And now when things don't spoil this way, now when their economy is down, their currency is down, it's in the toilet. Businesses that they are leaving because we have placed an economic sanction on Nigeria. I said it. But you are still here saying you weep for Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. Africa go better. Our people go better. Oh, Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better, oh, Nigeria go better, our country go better, oh, Nigeria. This is what people like this, they are speaking about. Eh? Lord have mercy, this guy is so selfish, man. Very I know that they are type now. They will be in the Western world. They carry, they go to internet. They check how much is $1 to Naira. Okay, good. 1.6. That's big. Now I have, $700,000 in my account. If I change it to Naira, I'm a billionaire. Thank God, though. Hey, God, I'm a billionaire. If only Nigeria can be good. If only Nigeria. Tinubu, please now, make the country to be good. I am weeping for Nigeria. I miss Nigeria. Tinubu, please. Because they are being selfish. They are speaking from a self-centered position. Most of you would think he's being patriotic. No, what this guy is doing is he has looked at his bank account. The money is good. He's looked at Canada. There is cold. There is winter. There is snow every time. During the snow time, it's a problem. I understand what you're talking about. But don't be thinking about going back to Nigeria. Think about what we are doing now. We are about to give you a nation called Biafra. The rebirth of Biafra. At least that one, you can enjoy life there. No police go stop you. No politician go say this and that. People will not come and say the Igbos must go, because your plan now, when you go back to Nigeria, you will go to Lagos, go and buy a house there. People will say the Igbos must go. You are back to the same situation that made you to leave that zoo in the first place. Why not solve this problem once and for all? Why not support Simon Ekpa? If you've made some money, why not support the movement that we are doing at the moment? But no. You weep for Nigeria. You are crying for Nigeria. You call those criminals your leaders. You had a plan you were nursing 22 years ago to go back to Nigeria. After you've made your money in Canada. Nigeria. Hey, man, my God have mercy. At the vex. Continue.
Each time we get it worse. Because honestly, I did not believe there would be anybody worse than Allah Jubad. Maybe next time, Nanti Ramadan. Brother, it's a pity. All I'm saying is our leaders should see what is happening, the impending doom that is, Some people are protesting back home, and some of them hoist other countries' flags. Our military will go and harass them. Why are you harassing them?
Our leader, our military. You are in Canada, you are saying our leader, our military. God, God. Man. Simon Ekpa. Work day, oh. Work a day for us, because we are coming to the 11th hour. Not everybody with a Biafran name can be trusted. Just some few days back, the man they call Emeka Anyoko, a man well respected in his elderly age. He's an old man now. In his elderly age, he allowed Tinubu to bring him out of retirement. An old man that should be in a nursing home. He allowed Jagaban to bring him out of retirement. And he's speaking about constitution, the People's Democratic Constitution. Emeka Anyoko, the children of Emeka Anyoko, go and speak to your father. Say, Daddy, with all due respect, go back home. Go back to your nursing home and relax. Daddy, if you are based in Switzerland, or if you are based in Australia, or if you are based in America, Daddy, go back to America, because do not follow this thing, because we the Biafrans, from 2nd of December, we shall declare our nation. Daddy, go back home. The children of Emeka Anyoko, I'm calling out on you now. Don't be greedy in the 11th hour. Your father has made things nice for you all your life. Your father is a great man. When you were kids, he's been great. He's been known worldwide. But now that we're about to get Biafra, go and tell your daddy, he's in his elderly age now. Go and tell him to go and relax. Make him go sleep. Make him go relax for in care home, with all due respect. He shouldn't be allowed to be used to stop we the youth from getting our Biafra. Same as this man here now, this idiot here, he's saying our politicians, our military. He's calling Nigerian military our military. Can you now tell from the smell of mess? You can tell the taste of shit. You can now know where this guy is leaning towards. From the details, when you go deeper into his details, his actions and inactions, the things he says and the things, the utterances from his mouth, you can tell. Because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Oyibo. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. From the plenty when your heart, now your mouth go use talk. So your talking points for this man now, his talking point is about Nigeria. I cry for Nigeria. I weep for Nigeria. When I was young, 22 years ago, I said, when I make money, I will go back to Nigeria. He has called the leaders our leaders. He has called the military killing our men our military. Are you doubting me? You see me, I go in depth. You must be a critical analyst. Sometimes in that zoo called Nigeria, because of hunger, your brains cannot function on a capacity to be critical. I understand that. When hungry is the problem, when you are studying and there is hungry, you will sleep halfway. When you carry up a book to read, if there is hunger, you will hate the book. Most of you in the zoo, you only read to pass exam. After you pass the exam, you dump that textbook. Even in the zoo during those times, you don't even buy textbooks, na handouts. Your lecturers will make handouts and give you. You pay some money for handouts. The handout has just the key points. The classes that your lecturer had with you, he will put it in a handout. He has helped you, but he has made your scope to be streamlined, because it means you have not read that field very well. Now, the only lectures when they give you the topics, when in lecture owner, 9 income put for handouts. You can't read the topic very well. You can't cram them. When you cram them on exam day, you will now give in, garbage out. You write what you have crammed, you pass with an A, and you assume you are a master in that field. No. People like us, when we grab a textbook, we read from the front page to the back page. From the front page to the back page. I don't care if I'm studying one topic. I want to be a master in that field. You must cover all the whole field. Yes, there might be like a syllabus, but to go in depth, to command when you're writing your exams, you must go beyond the syllabus because you want to be a master in that field now. It's like somebody, for example, when they play football, if you are a goalkeeper or a defender, you don't only learn how to defend, you should also learn how to go midfield, because now the new school of thought now, the defenders now, they are playing in the midfield. Those that follow the, Barcelona, Arsenal, Man City, all those guys, the defenders now play in the midfield. You control the midfield. But in the zoo, they only ask you to read that scope as a defender. How to stop goals from entering the net or something. You see, that's the problem you guys have in that Zoo Republic. So me now, because in my mind they vast, as I'm hearing this man, I'm also critically analyzing what he's saying. All the buzzwords, all the keywords. Now he said, our military. When he said that, I understood where he's coming from. It means he's calling Nigerian military his military. It means this man is not down with Biafra. For you to call Nigerian military our military, it means this man is not down with what we are doing. And someone like this can be used against us, with all due respect. I'm angry. You see me, I am more angry when it is somebody who is living in the Western world, because your brain not open. You are civilized. You are a black man in a civilized world. Why are you still acting that way? You are in Roman, but you are still acting like you are from the zoo. How come? Hear back now. Hear where he said our military. He called Nigerian military our military. Listen. Me, I don't forget things, so watch.
When I came to the West, till today, things are still worse. Nigerians always know how to get it worse. Each time we get it worse. Because honestly, I did not believe there would be anybody worse than Alajubad. Maybe next time, Nantiramata. Brother, it's a pity. All I'm saying is, our leaders should see what is happening, the impending doom that is, some people are protesting back home, and some of them hoist other countries' flags. Our military will go and harass them. Why are you harassing them?
Some people are carrying flags and our military will go and harass them. Some people are hoisting flags during the protest and our military will go and harass them. I hope you all heard it. A Biafran saying our military. You are calling Nigerian Zoo military our military. Hi! Yeah, man. Okay. Now I understand. He's a one Nigerian lover. Okay. Now I get it. All right. Let me allow him to flow then. Grand opening, grand closing. I've caught him now. So let me allow him to flow. Because now we know where he stands. Because if this man was pretending to be a Biafran person and he's saying our military, I would have been angry with him. But now it is clear that he loves Nigeria. He calls the leaders of Nigeria our leaders. He calls the military of Nigeria our military. Then that tells you where this man is leaning towards. He's pro-Nigeria. He believes in Nigeria. He believes one day Nigeria go better. So let us listen to him. I'll calm down now because it's clear he's not for us. He's not with us, with all due respect. So I will calm down, make him talk. Listen.
They are acting out. They are telling you how they feel. That is the most important thing for you to get from those messages, not to go and harass those families. They are acting out. They are desperate, they are frustrated. That's why they hoist other countries' flags. Don't blame them. As they say in my place, if a child is crying and pointing at somewhere, if his father is not there, his mother is there. You have to find out the cause of the problem and solve it. The country is disappearing slowly. And to be honest with you, all these families that come here, they won't go back. As I said the same thing 22 years ago. I even made plans. Thing is, I got everything I wanted. I was a specialist. I had foreign passport, everything, houses here and back home. I could not go. I made another attempt 2014. Ebola stopped me. Omo, that's why I did it till there. You're not going back. You're losing human resources.
You see how he has been planning to go back home to Nigeria. To this man, Nigeria go better one day, one day. Nigeria go better, Africa go better, our people go better, oh, Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better, oh, Nigeria go better, oh, our people go better, oh, Nigeria go better. That's what people like you are speaking. My PM, with all due respect, I have broken it down. This man is not for us. He doesn't believe in what we are doing. He's calling the Nigerian military his military, our, quote unquote, our military. He's calling the politicians in Tinubu government our politicians, our leaders. Hey, Ebelebe. Man, forget me, oh. You see me? When I put on my critical thinking cap, I will decode somebody. I will know where you stand. People like this cannot fool me. If you like, get a Biafran name, I no care. When I look at you from your utterances, I can tell. From your actions or inactions, the things you say, the things you do, or the things you fail to do. And also, I'll be checking the buzzwords, those keywords from what you talk. Those keywords. Why? Because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. From so many things went there for your heart. Now from there, your mouth go use talk. Lord have mercy. Man. You see? That's who we are. When we go in depth, we can decipher anybody. So this man, he is a one Nigerian apologist, one Nigerian lover. He is weeping for Nigeria at a time when the Biafrans should be thanking God. Say our freedom is at hand. Nigeria is weakened. The economy is down. Their naira is in the toilet. People are hungry. Ebing pawao. We are hungry. Ebing pawao. They've taken loans and loans and loans, and now they can't even, they can't even service the loans anymore. It's like a crackhead. Somebody when they do drugs, if they come house every day, mommy, I need some money. Because you are rich, you are giving that pekin more money. If they go buy drugs. Mommy, now deep inside, this your son. He looks rough. He doesn't shower. He's wearing the same shirt for 7 days. This son is sick. Something is wrong somewhere. But because you are rich, you are assuming that giving the child the money will solve the problem. You keep on giving the child the money. Mommy, I need some money. Mommy, take. Michael, what's the problem now? Mommy, just give me the money. Take. One day, if you like, give money, you have finished that child's life. One day you'll wake up, the child will be dead in the room with a needle in their arm. That's what Nigeria is going through. My only anger be say, what the Zudi are doing right now, they don't take money or take loan to an extent. Now they are, mortgaging our oil, our crude oil. To an extent, then they take loan with the crude oil from the land of Biafra. It means they want to pillage us to the ground. They don't rip us finish. You don't chop everything. So the one when they for ground now, they use and take loan, crude oil, raw crude oil. You are paying back with crude oil. That's how wicked, evil, and heartless that country is. Which is why we are saying, the moment we get our freedom, all those nonsense they do. Because the Western world will come to us. They will come with their papers. They will tell us, say with all due respect, for the past 30 years, Nigeria took this loan and now you are a Biafran country, while you were with Nigeria, this was how much you guys took. And we shall ask them, say, open the accounts down. Okay, they took all these loans. The only ones that was reflected in the land of Biafra, that's the one that we'll look into. And as devil don't catch them, not God though, as devil don't catch them, all this while, the zoo government, they have been greedy, they have been wicked, they have been selfish, they've been punishing the Biafrans by making sure, say, they are not doing anything in Biafra land. No federal government, expenditure was done. No project, no capital project was done in Biafra land. From their monetary policy to their fiscal policies, when you look at it, it's either in the north or in the south. Not in the south is as the colors. So we shall check their books. And God willing, the Biafrans, we shall pay as little as possible, because all what they've been doing, they've been spending upon themselves, not in the land of Biafra. That day is coming. When this IMF, they come with their, their bankers, their specialists, their advisors, they come to Biafra and speak to our government and tell us, say, please, you've been owing some money all these years. We will ask them and say, show us the one that was spent in the land of Biafra. If you can't, then please get out of this place. Bastards. Let's get back to this idiot man, I beg.
Don't even discuss it. That is not an issue at all. You only go and harass people, small boys and girls that are venting out their anger, their frustration, their valid frustration. You're venting it out on them. Let me tell you what's going to happen. See, it happened in a lot of countries. I see a lot of Ethiopian and Eritrean families at the Fort Wars and all that. They've come to form families here now. They have communities here. And that is what's going to happen. Nigerians now are buying even other countries' passports to move their families away and move away from Nigeria. Our politicians don't see it. The country is slowly disappearing. If I talk, you say, but you're comfortable in Canada, why are you even putting mouth? My brother, I did talk, I must be me. Because, so if I say something, as I said, I have a voice on Instagram. If I say something, at least, even if these people are not on social media, somebody that they know, their kids will be there and tell them, this thing you're seeing on the streets of Nigeria is valid. This is how they feel.
Tell them, tell a criminal, a criminal is coming to steal, loot, and destroy. Steal as much as they can so they will leave town. And you're expecting them to go and tell them to stop? A thief will always be a thief. A criminal will always be a criminal. I don't care how nice they look. A drug dealer, a drug baron will always be a drug baron. They will be cleaning their money. They can open, a charity shop, but at night they go and clean their drug money there. That's what they do. A drug dealer will always be a drug dealer. Don't expect them to turn to a saint overnight. You are in the Western world and you know that people who are ruling Nigeria, none of them can take any office in your Canada. But you still expect the unthinkable in that so-called Nigeria. You expect miracle from criminals. Man, you forced my hand though. You said you have lived in Canada for 22 years. A child who is 22 years now don't grow baby. A boy who is 22 years old don't grow baby. And you are still acting like a baby. You are still thinking like a child. Man, you forced my hand, man. 22 years in the Western world, and you still expect those criminals, men that were not elected, men that paid some money, they bribed their way into power, and you expect them not to get their money back? Men that cannot walk down the street to and fro without their bodyguard, without their armor tank, without their SUV, their bulletproof cars. You know this. In the Western world, you see your governors everywhere riding bicycle, entering taxi with you, entering the bus and train with you. Can they do it in that zoo? And you expect them to change in the zoo? Guy, you form my hand, man. You form my hand big time. You are thinking like a child. You've been in the Western world for 22 good years and you are acting like a child. You're expecting that zoo to be good again. Hi, man, wow, God have mercy. If you don't know about Simon Ekpa, go and check his Twitter page at Simon Ekpa. I'm giving you an assignment. Go and study. Go and read. Go and watch his videos. Understand what the Biafrans we are doing, that by 2nd of December, we are declaring our own nation. Don't allow the 22 years you have spent in the Western world to be a zoo or to be a waste. You disgust me, man. You form my hand big time. Ah, man, wow, God. Eh? If you are in Nigeria, I will understand. Okay, you are deaf, you are blind, you are hungry. You pray to God for daily bread. You pray to your pastors. When you are sick, you go to your pastor to heal you. When you want to have a baby, you go to your pastor to heal you. Right now in that zoo, children who are 6 months old, they are drinking Gary and Cerelac. Children who are 6 months old, newborn babies, are drinking Gary and Cerelac. Their mothers cannot buy Cerelac to give their baby. Now that one for the vex you pass, but you are here, you are calling them your leaders. You are calling the zoo military that have been buying us over and over again. Python Dance 1, Python Dance 2, Python Dance 3, and all the things they've been doing. And you're calling them our military. Nigeria is so low that even the children now, newborn baby, I saw it on video, 6 months old baby, or is it 8 months old baby? They drink Gary and Cerelac. Think about that. Even you, when you were in that zoo, did you drink Gary as a child? A 6 months old child? A baby drinking Gary and Cerelac? God have mercy. People like this, they disgust me, man. Eh? And you want that shithole to be good again. Eh? USA, your neighboring country, they called Nigeria a shithole. I know someone like you'll be angry when Trump called that zoo a shithole. Someone like you'll be angry. You'll be angry with Trump. Eh? Oh God, I beg, just finish, I beg. Let me get out of here.
They carry other people's flags because they don't know anything else to do. You even bothered about that one. See what they do abroad here. People tear that pally, disappear, go to other countries. Negotiate with all those Middle Eastern countries to play sports for them and get them gold and whatever medal. And deals are going, people are disappearing. That is what you people should see. Don't go and harass little boys that are hopeless on the streets of Nigeria. They're trying to vent out their anger. You're here, bringing out your general and this and that.
Hey! Not that mercy.
I see it, I say it.
Hold on there, beg. Come back here. Come back here, beg. Okay? You don't form my hand. You don't form my hand. You don't form my hand, man. How continue this? Hey, oh my God. Lord have mercy, my PM, Simon Ekpa, my God. Work day, oh. Work day. Because these are the guys that they believe in Nigeria. People like this, they will do everything to destroy our effort. Because they believe those good old days where they were enjoying life in Nigeria. He's in Canada. Canada has given this man life. See the way he's fresh. See the way his skin is fresh. He's looking good. He's looking healthy. Canada has given this man life. To the Biafrans out there and those in the zoo, I want to tell you that since this man moved to Canada, for the past 22 years he has been to Canada, light never go off once. Electricity, light never go off for 10 minutes. Not one day, like in your zoo for 3 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, you don't have light. This one, since the past 22 years he has been in Canada, light has not even switched or blinked for 1 minute. The only time light will go off now when they want to upgrade a wire. So they go message Una. They go email una. They go send una a letter. Say, please, on the 25th of August, from 2 p.m. to 2:20, 20 minutes, light may go off around your area because we are upgrading one power cable there. So please make sure your fridge are off, your this are off, your this are off. When I get those kind of message, I don't even switch off anything, because in most cases, the power when will go off won't even come towards my own house. You see, or sometimes you might be using the internet. It will just blink, boom, Wi-Fi will be off. And within 2 minutes, your Wi-Fi will come back. It means there's been a power surge. Oh, you boy. God, man. I have learned so much in the Western world. A power surge means, say, the power when they enter from the grid, it don't enter your house. The voltage don't be higher than the expected level. So the system when we get, for your zoo, they call it stabilizer. You have a TV, you buy a stabilizer. But here, we have gone beyond the level of using stabilizer. Once the power surge don't they come, the power circuits will not trip down to reduce and protect the electronic gadgets when they're your house. Just like AC, when those waves they come, once the wave don't get too high, there is more currency. That's how a surge takes place. Once it don't take place, your system goes shut down to save everything up. The few seconds when that surge day, you can't go down, then you can say, oh, okay, there's a power surge. You now switch back your system. Everything will be working. This man has been enjoying this in Canada for 22 years. But the greed in him, because he wants to come to Nigeria to shine. He wants to come and shine for the poor Nigerians. Say, look at me. I am back. I'm a billionaire now. I have 1 million Canadian dollars. That's 1.6 billion naira. People like this, they believe in Peter Obi. Hopefully, when Peter Obi get there, he will not come back to Nigeria. He is a billionaire. Then Peter Obi will not be allowing the economy to work. That was a plan. People like this, Dr. Damages in USA. Dr. Damages, you are responsible for men like this. You love Nigeria from a far distance. Because when you look at your bank, you have made enough money. I understand that, because even myself, when they talk, when I look the money for my bank, I check how much with the zoo. They shock self. Shock, they shock me. I understand that, but don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. That's my question to you. That's what I'm telling you. Don't be selfish. Don't say because you have made enough money in the Western world, it is time to go and outshine those in Nigeria. So you are hoping for the politicians to do well. Once they do well small, you call on go Nigeria, go live like a big man. That's their plan. People like this, that's what they are planning for. They are just hoping, say, make the economy good small. Once Nigeria economy goes small, they go fly back to Nigeria with all the dollars they have made. They will now become billionaires in Nigeria, in an economy that is improving, that is striving, and Peter Obi is their president. They will now be living like kings and queens. They'll be living like the politicians that they've been watching all these years. That mind. These guys, you left Nigeria, but Nigeria has not left you. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I am angry. I am angry at Nigeria. I'm angry at this government which seems to be letting us down. I am angry at us as a people. I am angry at my people in Dibo. Because if they have refused you, why are you refusing yourself? Stop complaining and do it for yourself. We've always been able to do that. Everybody follows the line and gets done what needs to be done. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are wonderful people. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are resilient. Let me tell you about Ndibo. Ndibo are people with integrity, with conscience, with a feeling of humanity that they can reach out wherever they are and contribute something to that society and not care that they're not even from there. I am a proud Igbo woman. And yes, if there's anything you know about me as I walk into a place, know that there's nothing you can do to me in this country to bow my head. I will not do it. I am my father's daughter. I am my mother's daughter. But at the same time, you talk about never again. But go ahead. We will not succumb. We will not bow. We are children of God. We are here for a purpose. God has put us on this good earth for that purpose. You cannot drive us to the sea. You cannot tell us to shut up and take the pain that you are inflicting on us, abuse us on top of it. Listen, if you don't want us, then let us go. Thank you.
Hiyo koko, hiyo koko. Kaige na nke bishop na 5 akola. Iye ne uwe mube ferab kola ko. Wambo na fona wa unlio. Kaige na nke bishop na 5 akola. Hiyo koko. Hiyo koko. Kaige na nke bishop na 5 akola. Iye ne uwe mube efe makola ko. Wambo na fona wa unlio. Kaige na nke bishop na 5 akola. Hiyo koko. Hiyo koko.